good?
Yeah, go for it.
Nice.
Action.
Right. Skjelsbæk. By show of hands, how many of you guys are Norwegian? Right. So we got the brothers, the Norwegian brothers, who I'm waiting to correct on how do I actually pronounce this band name. You guys,
You did it pretty well.
Skjelsbæk,
Pretty good.
right? I mean, how many of you guys have learnt a little bit of Norwegian?
Yeah, he knows a little bit, not a little bit. He knows like 2 words, 3 words.
You can say thank you. Let's hear it.
Talk.
Right, I feel like he's got that. I feel like he had that on point. So, obviously, leader of the band, Daniel Riley. Am I right on this?
Yeah.
Starter of the
Leader.
band.
That's
Big founder.
We need a leader.
You're the founder and CEO, aren't you?
Founder and CEO.
If it was a company, I guess, yeah. But it's
not
more of a board and less of a CEO type thing.
All right.
You know what I mean? If we're
So
doing
we've got
that.
the board of directors. Can you guys take me through the board of directors? I think we'll start all the way on this side.
Oh, okay.
On the left. So a bit of your name, what instrument you play?
Ewan, I'm the drummer in the band. I've been with Hendrik probably since 4 years now. Have we been playing together?
It's like 2021.
Yeah, 4
Yeah.
years. So for quite a while now, we've been in a few different bands, and then been getting this one together the past few months. We've been pretty good.
I was like, he just calls me Hendrix.
Hendrix, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
get that.
because that's been your nickname since 2021.
Do you know why?
Yeah, well, I mean your Instagram handle for one.
No. It was the Instagram handle because
It was Noah.
Noah forgot my name.
Is that what he did? He just
Yeah.
I didn't know
No,
that.
like that's what he told me at least. That he went to you guys and he was like, "Oh
Yeah.
mate, I've got this guy. It's like the Norwegian Hendrix."
Yeah, so I,
He came to us. He was like, I found this new guitarist. Trust me, he's like the Norwegian Hendrix.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I went to a party, I think at Ethan's place, and then Dan, who I didn't know at the time, just walks up to me and goes like, "What's your name?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm Daniel." And then we talked a little bit, and he was like, "Oh, you're that Hendrix fella." And I was just like, "Yeah, okay, sure." I'd been in Norway because of COVID for like half a year, and I come back and I'm Hendrix.
Yeah, shout out Noah for that, because that nickname is just like that's stuck now. I will not call you that.
You were also the hot shirtless guy for a bit.
Yeah.
Wait, you came up with that one?
I wasn't shirtless. I wasn't naked. It's just you can't see when you're on the floor above. You can't see below the waist.
Oh,
Yeah.
so okay. Fair enough.
So there were some people on the thing in the house on the other side who just were like, "Oh."
Lucky guys, good done.
So let's carry on. So you guys clearly go way back. What about yourself?
I'm Maxwell. I'm the bass player, but I've only been playing with these guys for what, like 6 months,
6 months or so?
maybe?
Well,
we've all been friends for like 4 years, but all 4 of us, sorry, Mark.
No worries,
excluding
no
Marcus, all of us at some point have all been in a band with at least like 1 or 2 each,
Of
but we've
each
never
other?
all been in a band together.
Right, okay, so you've been in bands with each other and stuff like that,
Yeah.
but not all in this one project,
Yeah.
right?
I'm Sam, also another guitarist. We were in a band a few years ago.
We'll
Evolved
definitely get into
this,
that,
yeah.
about the other bands and stuff
Yeah.
like that. We'll get into that. So you guys as well, same story in other bands.
I'm Marcus. I've been in the band for like 2 weeks. And I do keys. Yeah.
And you do keys in the band, right? So you guys, obviously brothers. I met you recently, and I was quite sorry for you, bro, because you know,
Because you
growing up
found
with
out.
Daniel, because I found out, and I was
Yeah.
like, it's actually that must have been hard. So I got to start there. You know, you were in the band for the least longest, but you've known him the longest. What's that like?
Feels good. Yeah.
Feels good,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You guys have a good brotherly relationship then.
No,
No,
it's shit.
actually,
That's
that's
why.
right. That's why they're in a band together, because they actually hate each other.
It's
So-
the creative juice.
It's a creative
Yeah.
juice.
No,
I mean,
yeah.
when did you move to Liverpool?
September.
September. So you've been
So like
here-
6 months ago.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
you've just started. You're basically brand new to
Yeah.
Liverpool. Well, we have a Norwegian band name. I'm going to ask a few more questions about this. In Liverpool, there seems to be like quite a strong pull from Norway, from Norwegian people down to Liverpool. Why is that? Why does everyone like?
Do you
Liverpool
want the
from-
short version or the long version? Because I got both.
I want the most informative version.
Basically, you know, like the Scouse accent, right? That thing.
Yeah.
That's that's a very common thing on the entire west coast of Norway,
Right.
and also the entire in Germany,
Yeah.
right? Like he started learning German they got the same thing. Like,
Yeah.
ich heiße eine kleine das Wilkenschlachen. That's not German.
So I'm gathering so far we're getting an accent thing.
No, we're getting an accent thing.
Yeah.
And the reason why they all share that accent is because they were all part of a merchant union
Yeah.
in the medieval times, which Liverpool was part of. So the story of Liverpool, Norway, and Germany, but just Liverpool, Norway,
Yeah.
goes back ages. And even the word scouse comes from a dish we have in Norway called lopskaus, which is something that the whaling ships would make when they went out whaling, and you would have people from Liverpool there.
Right.
And then, because Liverpool was the only one that had a connection to Norway, the real reason is because people in Norway like Liverpool Football Club.
Yeah, well, I was ready for that. That was the next question. So that's what it is now. So now, do you have a lot of people in Norway that know a lot about Liverpool? What do you think?
Not, I think.
Or
it's-
just about the football as well, just pretty big.
Yeah, I think so, and I think it's also just because of the Norwegian State Fund.
Norwegian State Fund.
No, but
The part we left out.
Yeah,
that's the student
This
part,
is student
right?
loan. Yeah.
Well, that's what it seems. I mean, there's loads of students. here
Yeah,
now.
Yeah.
And then, so I wanted to ask you, you seem to be doing quite a lot. Well, you're getting into it now with the Liverpool music scene.
Mm,
This new project,
mm.
that new now. Can you tell me a little bit about that and kind of like what inspired you to kind of push for this?
Well, the original idea was, it wasn't mine, it was Andy's, who's coming by, but to have just, he runs the studio and he wants to get people into the studio, right? And his idea was to have some sort of show about music or something. That's how he described it to me. So then me and Alex started working together with him, because Alex is one of the best videographers and graphic designers in the world. So he and I started working together on this, and it sort of evolved and became a thing where we want to create a platform for local musicians to use. Sort of we want to create the jumping pad that streaming services has taken away, right? Also, we just want to highlight like the city of Liverpool, right?
Absolutely.
Like, as a whole in the UK, it's very much a place that is either ridiculed or it becomes like a parody of itself, you know what I mean? Which is, we all live here, that's not the case in any way, right?
Absolutely.
So we want to put a spotlight and a highlight on Liverpool, but also specifically Toxteth, right? Because this is an area that like when I first moved here, I'd heard that Liverpool was the most dangerous city in the UK, and Toxteth was at the top of that list.
Really.
And it's really not, is it?
Well, I mean, Toxteth seems amazing, and this was
Yeah.
actually a bit of a surprise coming in here. It's actually quite a beautiful venue. So, what are the feelings? We'll start over here with you guys. I mean, how many shows have we played as this project as a whole?
All five of us.
Yeah, you guys as a band, like how many shows have you played together? Is this
No.
the first one?
First
This is
one.
the first
yeah,
one.
first together.
First show?
one.
What are the kind of
All
like? What are the
together.
emotions, the feelings, kind of heading into this one?
I mean, I can't speak for the boys, but no nerves, just pure excitement. All of us have wanted to play together as one for so long, and now we have the opportunity to do that. I mean, me personally, I'm just ready to get going.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
What about you guys? What are we saying? How
I
are you
mean,
guys feeling?
The vibes are spot on, aren't they? Like us, like because we've lived together for like 2 years. I've known you for ages. You're his brother, so like we get all the like, good vibes.
You get all
Do you know
those
what I mean?
vibes.
Like, it just it works. And like I've had it where I've been in bands and it's awkward and it's a lot of like trial and error for like a good couple of months. And we've got together, and whilst there's like been like learning curves in it, like we've taken it on. It's been quick, and we've been like rolling with it. So I'm just excited to see what goes on.
Right,
with
that's
this
fantastic.
tonight.
So I'm gathering that you guys all have a lot of band experience, and you guys already have that chemistry. So you're saying it just kind of clicked
Yeah.
from the beginning. So I wanted to ask, since you guys are a brand new band, essentially, what's been kind of like the songwriting process? Like, who started the songs? Who's the main writer? We'll start actually with you guys. How do we start writing music in this project, actually?
So we got a couple from the three of us, me, Sam, and you, and used to be in a band called Mandeville. We have a lot of songs from there, not in the set, but just
Well,
as a whole, because
Right.
they're good songs, and why would you get rid of the good songs? Then we have a chunk of the set is more stuff because we
Covers?
also, the three of us, also then had another
This is
band
another-
called
yeah.
Revival that we also have a lot of songs from that.
So what's with all the changing bands and the band names?
So the main thing is that the three of us used to be in a band, like in Mandeville, and then Noah, the singer,
Yeah.
he was like, no, I don't want to do this anymore, right? So that sort of fizzled out. But then I was like, fuck it, I don't want to stop playing with you guys. So then we started playing together with two other people, Natalie and Jerry. We're
Right.
both phenomenal musicians,
Yeah.
right? Issue is when you write songs with a woman who can sing really high, neither of those apply to me, right? So the past year I've had to do like vocal lessons to be able to sing my own songs.
Your own songs.
Right.
So no changing the key, no.
No,
nothing
we
like that, you
tried
don't-
doing it a semitone down, like like the Jimi Hendrix thing where you tune the
Yeah.
instruments down a semitone.
It's kind of
Live.
a hassle though.
Yeah, but then also Marcus learned all of the songs in the original key, and then
Yeah.
keys is like the only instrument where you can't just go, hey, just play it a semitone down. You know
You
what I
know
mean?
what? If it was
Not
MIDI,
easy.
I'm sure you could have just pulled it down on a semitone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But I mean, that's the problem with keys. Is like you
Yeah.
can't just transpose it as easily as a guitar.
Yeah.
You know.
No,
So-
so like, the main bulk of the songwriting, I mean, when it comes to like the lyrics and the chord structure and everything, most of that is just me in my bedroom.
Right.
But it's like without the input from these guys, they are lackluster, mediocre songs. You know what I mean? So I mean, you've got a band yourself. It's like you come in with a song and
You kind of need the other band members to
Exactly.
come in and say, this is good, this isn't good, fresh pair of ears.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
it's most of the time you coming up with.
Well, the nice thing is that we all know each other so well that there's full honesty on like what works, what doesn't work.
Oh,
So
You
I
know
want to
what I mean?
ask:
Yeah.
has Daniel ever come in with a song, and he played it to you, and guys, oh, this is the best song. I love this song, and then you guys all sitting there like looking at each other like, man, this is.
I think we had one the
So
other
you
week.
and, you and
That was
Sam,
good.
Yeah,
you
we
and
did.
Sam did. You and Sam definitely did.
No, well, Sam and I wrote a song.
You and Sam have about five.
Come on,
No.
that was a good song. That was a good
Wait,
song.
What was it?
One.
Pygmy Gliders. Pygmy Gliders.
Yeah, we wrote a song about a squirrel in the Amazon.
Oh, goodness.
It's a good song.
Yeah, but you 2 came in and we were both just
you'll
like,
see it
what
at
the
our next
fuck?
show. You'll see it at
Yeah,
our next
not
show.
this one.
Not this one.
but
Oh,
that one.
we're gonna next one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the start of the band beef.
Well, no,
Yeah.
there was one that I brought in December where I started playing it and you was like, nah.
I was like, it's slow. We need to speed it up. We need to figure it out, and then we never got back to it.
No, we never got back to it.
Everyone's like-
I think it could work like acoustically or whatever, but like,
There was there's a song in the set that we wrote since the band's come together though, and that one's been really fun to work on because the idea, like the initial idea, was really fun, and we were like, how do we keep this dynamic? How do we keep changing things on it? There's a lot of dropping in and out, and it works really well.
yeah.
And that one's taken like just a lot of different steps over the past couple of months where now I'm happy with it. I'm really liking how it
Yeah.
sounds.
So how many songs you guys have written together as this project? Without is it 2 songs?
It's 2 in the current set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're still working on a lot of different stuff at the moment.
One of the most time-consuming things, and this is at no fault to Maxwell or Marcus, but it's the fact that like the 3 of us already knew, like me, Sam, and you, and already knew perfectly how to play like 80% of the set.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like because Sam lives in London, Ewan lives in Bolton, we don't get to rehearse that much, right? So a lot of the time has been getting them up to speed on
Yeah,
that,
absolutely.
right?
I mean,
'Cause
I
it's like
totally get that.
it's one thing knowing the songs, but like
Being able to
just
rehearse and
knowing
being tight.
that isn't enough. You get what I mean?
So do you travel in from London? How often do you come up to Liverpool? Whenever there's a show?
I mean, yeah, it's like rehearsing for this. It's like it's been pretty much
Pretty crazy
every
all the time.
weekend, Yeah.
Yeah, I feel
It's been every weekend for 3 weeks, and we had 1 weekend off, and the weekend before that is when we were rehearsing.
Bearing in mind we all work as well,
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
around that.
Any time off.
Yeah.
Any time off
All of
work.
us work.
Yeah.
Guys, I just want to ask again a little bit. Upcoming shows, releases. Any plans for any releases?
Yeah. Okay. So we recorded an EP
Yeah.
back in when we called ourselves Revival,
Right.
and then the original plan was that Ewan and or Maxwell were gonna mix it, but we recorded the entire EP in one take, so the files are big,
20 minutes of music.
Yeah, and they can't open the file.
A one-take EP track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Are you trying to make that like a feature, or
It was-
or
no,
are you
it was
just
a
trying to-
stupid idea, and it was Ewan's idea, and we shouldn't have done it, but
Well,
that's
my,
what we
my
did.
inspiration from that is when I was first listening to music, like probably 12, 13, there was an album I listened to by an artist called Renard, and there was some weird electronic shit, but it went all the way through, continuous album, and it would not, like, smooth transitions for 50 minutes, and I was like, that's really cool. I
Right.
really want to do something like that one day.
Was that
and-
recorded in one take?
It was, I think the
Or
person
just
originally
sounds?
like had made all the different songs, but then put it in a compilation album where they actually had to find out and make transitions between the songs after,
Yeah.
which was really cool. And I was like, when we played the songs on this EP live, we did that.
Yeah.
We would go one into the next, into the next, into the next for 4 songs.
And that's
I was
what
like, I
we're
want
doing
to keep
today,
that
too.
on the
Yeah.
recording, which
Wow.
meant recording process was hell, because if we fucked up in the 17th minute of it, you're like, shit.
Right. So
Yeah.
you're still
But-
keeping. You want to keep those elements of what you recorded in there, just to make it sound like it was also just recorded
Yeah.
all the way through.
Yeah.
So
I like it.
what's ended up happening is that Marcus is now mixing the tracks because he has the best computer out of all of us. But
So it's not about who's the best at engineering. It's like whose computer has the
Yeah.
best.
Yeah,
He's
it is
also-
fucking Pro Tools session is for
he has
so
never
bad.
mixed before.
It was sounding okay.
No, it
Yeah,
sounds
no,
good.
I think
Sounds
because
good.
we had a good like basis of the mix at that point.
Yeah.
And it was then, at the moment now, like finishing and polishing things off, because since we did that recording, you've added so many,
So
elements.
much.
A lot.
So many, and it's going through some of that and like saying what's good, what's not, what works, is it gonna fit in the mix, all that sort of stuff. It's
So Marcus and I, we worked on it over Christmas. You know, you go home, but obviously we live together, right? Or back home we live together.
Home is where you guys are together.
Yeah, yeah, yes.
Brotherly love.
So we worked a lot on it over Christmas, and then like 2.5 weeks ago we realized, we got an uncle who's a professional mix engineer in Los Angeles. So we sent it over to him, and then he was like, do you want the good news or the bad news? And we were like, good news first. And he was like, great songs. And we were like, what's the bad news? And he was like, just restart the mix.
Do it again. Record everything again.
No, not the recording. The
Just
recording's
restart the whole mix.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, so basically, you guys are gonna get that done, and then I'm gathering you'll see at that point once it's done when the release is gonna be.
Yeah.
Any more upcoming shows, or are we gonna start from this one and see how it goes?
We're starting from
I think
this
we're
one.
starting,
so
yeah.
it goes.
This one.
Sounds fantastic. I'm excited to see how this progresses, guys. I guess I'm gonna end off with saying we're gonna make a dream band. So I'm gonna ask you guys, each of you guys, to think of a different. We're gonna think of a different band member, and we're gonna make up like a dream band. Okay. But you can only think of a band member of the same instrument that you play, right?
Oh, fuck.
So the drummer, you got to pick a drummer, okay?
Okay.
Okay, and then we're gonna start. I'm gonna give you guys a second to think. Right, we'll start.
I don't need to think.
You don't need to think. Start. Okay, we'll start over here, and we're gonna go around this way.
Jimi Hendrix,
Jimi Hendrix. Okay, alive or dead? Okay, so we're starting with Jimi Hendrix. Okay.
alive or dead?
Yeah, well, he's not.
Dead Jimmy is
Preferably
really
alive.
good at.
No.
Is he?
You know what I mean? They can be alive or dead.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't need dead version of Jimmy, but okay. So we're starting off with Jimmy. Who's your band member that you're gonna pick? A keys.
I go Elton John, probably.
Elton John.
Oh.
Yeah.
So we've got Hendrix and
Yeah.
Elton John. So we're going with some classics. What do you think?
I'm gonna say Mark Knopfler.
Ooh,
Oh,
Nice
yes.
Ooh,
Marky Mark.
Cliff Burton, Metallica.
Cliff Burton.
Yeah.
I like that. Last but not least.
Let's go Keith Moon because it needs more chaos.
Oh, yeah.
Keith Moon. Well, guys, it's been fantastic. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys. Cheers.